Governor Soludo receives more commendations for accelerated pace of development. Federal government gives traders on-month ultimatums, crash food prices. Germany deports Afghan nationals over insecurity. Note, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. Details of the news. I am Priska Anwankwo. The chairman of Anambra State Independent Electoral Commission, ANSEC, Magistrate Genevieve Osakwe, says Governor Chukwuma Soludo has given the commission the necessary support to conduct free, fair, and credible local government elections that will produce competent person who will strengthen local governance in the state. Magistrate Osakwe was speaking to stakeholders, including Transition Committee Chairman, traditional rulers, Presidents General, religious leaders in Otuacha during a tour of Anambra East, Anambra West, and Imelum council areas ahead of the next month's council elections in the state. Correspondent Chibuzo Bidike filed in this report.
The commissioner in charge of information and publicity, Sir Anthony Nalue, the ANSEC boss said non-sensitive voting materials will soon start arriving in the council areas and sought the partnership of the stakeholders to revamp the local government offices of the commission to be secured to house the materials. Magistrate Osakwe re-emphasized that the commission is not in favor of any political party or candidate, as Governor Soludo has guaranteed the independence of the commission and is passionate for due process, the rule of law, and transparency to take its full course. She charged the electorate to take ownership of the upcoming elections, to vote in credible individuals of their choice with proven integrity and character that will in turn restore joy, security, and hope to the council areas in partnership with the state government.
Election. Every rudiment of electoral process must be observed. We must campaign. This is a grassroots election. And we want to tell you in black and white, I got two elections, I got two whoa. Only dollar, only win. That is the message I hear. When I ask for maximum cooperation, I need it from you.
Earlier, during the breaking of kola nuts, the chairman of the Traditional Rulers Council in Anambra East, Igwe Lawrence Nwafia, prayed for peace and unity among communities and states in the country, advising major players to approach the election with love and brotherliness. Some of the stakeholders, Mr. Obiajulu Jidofo and Mr. Edwin Shibata, appealed to ANSEC to ensure the early arrival of election materials on election day, proper training of ad hoc staff, and to use the existing voter registers to conduct the September 28th election.
Anambra State House of Assembly has held a valedictory session in honor of Dr. Ernest Onyekwana, a former lawmaker who represented Orumba North constituency in the old Anambra State in the Second Republic in 1983. Dr. Onyekwana, who hailed from Mufuma community in Orumba North local government area, passed away at the age of 78. House of Assembly correspondent Emmanuel Chibota reports that during his time in the Assembly, he served as the chairman, House Committee on Higher Education. The report.
It's delivered during the session. The Speaker of the Assembly, Right Honorable Somtochukwu Udeze, represented by the Deputy Speaker, Right Honorable Chukwuma Okoye, praised the late Dr. Onyekwana as a distinguished community leader and a dedicated public servant. He highlighted Dr. Onyekwana's unwavering commitment to the legislative process and his lasting impact on his constituency.
He contributed immensely towards the advancement of tertiary institution in the state. He also used his position to improve the living standard of his constituents. Mekan Nayawan of Fuma was a community leader, a philanthropist, a peacemaker, a role model, and above all, a devout Christian. He was instrumental to the peace, unity, and development of his community in Fuma and beyond.
Paying glowing tributes to the late lawmaker, the member representing Orumba North constituency, Honorable Paul Obu, and his Orumba South counterpart, Engineer Iman Wafo, expressed their deep sense of loss, noting that Dr. Onyekwena was instrumental in the development of the Orumba region. They credited him for playing a key role in the establishment of the Federal College of Education Technical Umunze and Federal Polytechnic Oko, among other achievements, despite his brief tenure of just 6 months in the assembly.
Late Sir Dr. Engineer Ernest Onyekwena was a president of Ufuma Development Union from the year 1987 to 1990, where he focused on the economic empowerment of the youth and exhibited quality of leadership with integrity.
Other lawmakers, including the member representing Anyosha Constituency 2, Sir Ejike Okechukwu, the majority leader, Sir Ikenna Ofodeme, the member representing Ihiala Constituency 2, Honorable Golden Ilo, and Honorable Uchenna Obonna, who represented Orumba North in the 4th Assembly, eulogized Dr. Onyekwena for his courage and capacity to serve effectively during a turbulent period in Nigerians' history, noting that his leadership and contributions during the military regime underscored his remarkable abilities. In a vote of thanks, Dr. Obinna Onyekwena, the son of the deceased, expressed his gratitude to the Assembly for honoring his late father. He assured the lawmakers that his family would continue to uphold and live by the legacies left behind by Dr. Onyekwena, who had dedicated his life to the service of his community and betterment of the society.
I want to thank you for honoring my father in this way, and I pray that God and people will honor you and Anambra State all through your life. Some of you seated in these hallowed chambers. And may God bless you. Thank you so much.
Emmanuel Shibata for ABS News.
Governor Chukwuma Soludo is receiving more commendation for fulfilling promises of transforming all sectors of the state economy. The chairman contacted a mobilization of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, Idemili South Local Government Area, Chief Dozie Okafo, while commenting on the 33rd anniversary of the creation of Anambra State, said the Anambra have every reason to celebrate good governance and accelerated pace of development. Chief Okafor noted that the governor, through his visionary and purpose of leadership, has sustained the drive to achieve a livable and prosperous state with enough opportunities for everybody and a reference point in the country. He said his massive road infrastructure development is opening up various communities and increasing the tempo of socio-economic activities across the state. According to Chief Okafor, his agriculture revolution initiative would have multiplier effects on the state economy and enable families, communities, and the state to achieve food security and tackle hunger and poverty, while the entire agricultural value chain would equally receive a boost. He noted that this would attract agro-industries to various parts of the state to further open rural roads, provide employment opportunities, and discourage urban-rural drift, urging investors to take advantage of the prevailing conducive business environment in the state to expand their businesses. He also commended the efforts of the governor towards youth empowerment and diversifying the economy, which he noted will engage people in productive ventures and reduce crime and social vices. Federal Science and Technical College, Joka, has held a users training workshop under the Innovation, Development and Effectiveness in the Acquisition of Skills IDEAS project of the World Bank. The workshop, which was held at the school premises in Oka, was organized in collaboration with the Federal Ministry of Education. Correspondent Chimeri Chukwemezem was there and filed on this report for ABS.
Project is a 4-component development initiative of the World Bank targeted at enhancing the capacity of the Nigerian skills development system to produce relevant skills for the formal and informal sectors. Its first major component, incentivizing partnership with industries for enhanced quality and labor market orientation of public technical colleges, aims to provide grants for the rehabilitation and upgrading of federal and state technical colleges to transform their operational models into public-private partnerships in which industry partners assume a prominent role in institutional governance, management and planning, training and service delivery. Therefore, the user training workshop, which is in fulfillment of the first component of the IDEALS project, aims to enhance the skills of students and instructors in 3 priority trades: motor vehicle mechanics, electrical electronics, GSM repairs, and catering craft practices. The Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Education, Mrs. Ifoma Abaizu, who was represented by the Vice Principal of the school, Mr. Vitalis Onyike, commended the World Bank for their support and partnership in equipping and renovating FSTC Awka. She emphasized that the collaboration demonstrates their commitment to providing quality education and skills training for Nigerian youths.
It's a very laudable program, and as you can see, people are excited. People want to be involved, involved in it. So it's a very laudable program by the Federal Ministry of Education.
The National Coordinator of IDEALS Project, Mrs. Blessing Ogu, represented by the Program Manager for the IDEALS Project at FSTC Awka, Mr. Chukwu Maduru, emphasized the importance of equipping students with industry-relevant skills to increase their employability and readiness in job markets. He noted that the IDEALS Project is designed to bridge the gap between theoretical knowledge and practical skills, ensuring that students, graduates, and interested individuals are job-ready.
Our main purpose is to give our students and the people outside there, out of schools, and those that have graduated but don't have skill, we are now ready to equip them with the functional, practical skill that will help them be self-reliant.
The procurement officer of the college and IDEALS project, Engineer Chinonso Ibekwe, stated that the target for the workshop is to enhance the youth's ability to produce things with their hands, and that opportunities will be given to capable individuals to work in the industry after the training.
Our prayer is that they will be humble enough to use their hands and work hard, bend down and learn. There's nothing like you using your hand to produce something. You being able to say, yes, I can do this, I can do that. By special grace of God, you'll be able to take care of your family, and it will affect the whole nation at large.
Participants, including Mr. Austin Okoro and Peace Abo, expressed gratitude for the knowledge gained, which they believe will significantly impact them. From FSTC Awka, Chimeri Chukwumeziem reporting for ABS News.
The traditional ruler of Omo community in IMLM local government area, Iwe Chris Chidime, has promised that every home in the community will benefit in the 3rd phase of the ongoing water projects in the community, courtesy of his royal palace. Iwe Chidime was stated this at the 2024 New Year Festival of Omo community, said the palace has continued to ensure steady power and water supply to the people, just as he announced ongoing and completed projects that will speed up developments of Omo, such as road and electricity. Joseph Ebocha completes the report.
Performing the ceremonial cutting of yam to mark the ceremony, Igwe Chidiume, who highlighted the importance of the festival among Ndi-Igbo and Ndi-Omo in particular, prayed that people of the agrarian community will continue to have a bountiful harvest in all they do in coming years. The Anambra State Commissioner for Culture, Tourism and Entertainment, Comrade Don Onyenji, who restated government's commitment to fighting hunger among the people, said part of the strategies include encouraging people to go into farming while providing needed inputs. He noted the importance of the annual festival, the reason the state government encourages its celebration.
Governor Professor Charles Kuma Soludo, so you have an apple and Oya ka ejimeli agụ n'obodo.
Thrilled by the rich culture of Omo people on display at the event, the acting Vice Chancellor of Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu University, Gbariam, Professor Kate Omenowa, said the institution will consider Omo for research as it plans to establish an institution for Igbo cultural heritage. The event was attended by traditional rulers from within and outside Anambra, including the senator representing Anambra North, Tony Woye, Speaker of the Anambra State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Somtochukwu Udeze, the Managing Director of ABS, Sachido Obidiegwu, among others, featured paying of homage to Igbo Mo and cultural display.
The Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission has given a 1-month moratorium to traders and other market stakeholders involved in exploitative pricing to crush the prices of goods. The newly appointed Executive Vice Chairman of the FCCPC, Mr. Tunji Bello, said this at a one-day stakeholders engagement on exploitative pricing in Abuja. According to Bello, the Commission will begin enforcement after the moratorium. He said that the meeting was to address the growing trend of unreasonable pricing of consumer goods and services and the unwholesome practice of market associations. Germany has deported Afghan nationals to their homeland for the first time since August 2021, when the Taliban returned to power. Government spokesperson Mr. Stefan Habsaric described the 28 Afghan nationals as convicted criminals but did not immediately respond to a request for comments to clarify their offenses. Interior Minister Ms. Nancy Faeser called the move a security issue for Germany. Germany does not have diplomatic relations with the Taliban, requiring the government to work through other channels. The deportations occurred a week after a deadly knife attack in the town of Solingen. The suspect, which is a Syrian citizen, who had applied for asylum in Germany. The suspected perpetrator was supposed to be deported to Bulgaria last year, but reportedly disappeared for a time and avoided deportation. The Cheetahs of Benin Republic head coach Gernot Rohr has announced a 25-man squad for their 2025 African qualifiers tie against Nigeria in Uyo on September 7 and Libya 3 days later. Jonah Doster and Steve Mooney topped the list of role strikers for the clashes, while he also handed invites to two debutants, Bachiro Seeker and Samadou Ajiku. Raw, a former Super Eagles coach, masterminded the Benin Republic 2-1 win over Nigeria during the 2026 World Cup qualifiers in June, and will be facing his former employers for the first time in Nigeria since he left the job in 2021. There's been a major change in the Nigerian national team since their meeting in June, as well with Raw's fellow German Bruno Labbadia replacing Finidi George as head coach. Labbadia will hope to get onto a perfect start in the first game of the 2025 African qualifiers before regrouping the players for the continuation of the ill-fated 2026 World Cup qualifiers later in the year. Remember, you can follow news and programs on ABS in any part of the world by liking our Facebook page, follow our Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube page at youtube.com/ABS Television Oka. Follow on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And to end the news this evening, a recap of the main points. ANSEC has reassured non-interference during council polls. Governor Soludo has received more commendations for accelerated pace of development. Federal government has given traders 1 month ultimatum to crash food prices. Germany has supported Afghan nationals over insecurity. To end the news, here is the special message Governor Chukwuma Soludo has gone for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that ends the evening news at this time on ABS Television. Thanks for watching. I am Priska Nwankwo. Good evening and have a wonderful night rest.